Welcome to the Issue Crew. It's the show where we all have issues, both with our lives and with each other. I am your host, Riely, joined, of course, with a wacky cast of characters, as usual, only one of which are the people who are supposed to be here, like, all the time. Give it up for Random Candor.
Hey, it's your boy. It's the God with a capital G. Insight knows.
He's back. He's returned. And joining us, Insight, what is that noise?
Clapping.
Okay. Joining us is InsightZoidberg, special guest.
Hey. What's up, buddy?
Back again, once again, from the last time she was on the show, like 8 months ago or whatever, whenever we did YouTubers 2.
Insight, tell us a little bit about yourself. Insight, give us some quick 5 fun facts about yourself, and then tell us what you want to do in the next 5 years right now. Hot seat, bitch.
Fun facts. top 5 fun facts. Number 5. Number
I hear
4.
you sweating.
I'm not. Number 3. I'm still not sweating. Number 2. I'm gay. Number 1. I hate somethings, and I'm gonna talk about them today.
Somethings?
Some things.
Fill in the blank. How many letters is in that fill in the blank?
SOME space THINGS. Enter.
And what about number 1? What's number 1?
Number 1 was I hate some things, and the things are gonna be discussed today.
It. All right, and then what's the next question? This is a memory test.
What are your 5 years? I'm gonna probably eat food and stuff. Yeah,
That's true.
Okay, so she finally failed the interview. So goodbye. You try to be a guest next week. We'll have a competition.
you failed the introductory interview. We're gonna have
this
to.
Isn't even the
along.
introduction, though.
We had a lot of great interviewees this season, and you were one of them, but just not.
Didn't make the cut. Didn't make the cut.
Me and Riely would go solo this episode and complain about how no one shows up. Complain about how no one shows up to
You see, actually, every co-host shows up every week, but they have to pass this interview first, and now they just haven't been lately. That's what's going on.
We raised the standards.
But folks,
by having some.
Oh shit, we got to talk about who won. I forgot about how this show works. Hold on. The issues last week were co-hosts who don't show up, spam calls, rats, and pets.
Rats were fucking good. I'm afraid of rats too. That's disgusting that you have them in your house.
Now, we have a tie to break here. Who's going to break the tie? Is Insight going to break it, or is Random going to break it?
I'm going to break it.
Insight as a guest should break it, but she's also such a piece of garbage that I don't want her to. But no, the guest should choose.
Okay. So, the same person actually wins either way, but we do have to choose a winning issue. So
piece of garbage. Oh, what? You put 2 issues?
Yeah. Well, it was only me and Mo, so we both did 2 issues. So the 2 issues, there were 2 votes. 2 issues got a vote each. So Insight, what is the largest issue? Is it spam calls or pets?
Ooh, that's tough because I like both of those. Spam calls.
Wait, how was spam calls?
Spam calls are funny because I can just epically demolish them in the marketplace of ideas
with facts and ideas. Yeah,
destroyed with facts and logic.
I've literally before on a spam call, they called me and they were like, "Hello, is this whatever?" And then I was like, "Explain to me what a woman is without using the word woman."
No way you did that. That's a lie. It's lying.
I usually say, "Hello, we've come to contact you about your extended car warranty." They just hang up usually.
So you answer them back? Like they call you and then you start pretending that you called them?
Yeah.
After they've already started?
Yeah. I used to prank call my nearest GameStop like every day
Epic, bro.
for like hours, and it was like the same joke over and over again, and they just like I thought it was the funniest thing in the universe.
How old were you?
Redbox. I don't like 5 months, I think.
Oh, okay, so that's just yesterday.
And what you really want to do if you want to do a prank call is Redbox, because they just never hang up. Like, even if it's the most obvious prank call, they just keep going.
Wait,
And it's
Redbox, the DVD rental service?
Yes.
Why,
Like, you'll just
why
be
won't
on
they hang
call
up
with
on
them
you?
because, like, if it's a prank call, but it'll be
Yeah.
like the most obvious prank call, and they'll just keep going. And like, one time, it was like an hour-long call, and it's on my YouTube channel unlisted, but it's in my playlist.
Why are you just prank calling Redbox and posting it on your YouTube channel?
I don't know.
What did you say to them?
I was doing like a racist accent, and like
Oh, I knew it. I knew that was what you were doing when you were answering back to them too. I wasn't gonna press you on it, but you fucking piece of garbage.
and I like
I'm gonna
asked
smite you
them,
tomorrow.
and I asked them for Donkey Kong Country, and
Valid. That's valid.
and then it devolved to the point where it was all about how I didn't know how to turn on my TV, and they just like never hung up, and it was like 40 minutes, and at the very end they were like, "Okay, I think I need to answer another call now. Sorry, but I'm gonna have to disconnect you."
Okay, so it was one employee. That was one single employee at
Yeah.
one local stop,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
I'm gonna
Yes.
call up Redbox and claim
I
that
don't
I
know if this
rented.
advice. Yeah, you should give us the location because I don't think your advice is gonna generalize to every single Redbox having this exact same employee that's going to
Yeah.
put through
My
your
address
garbage.
is.
I'm gonna call up Redbox and I'm gonna claim that I rented Matt Walsh's "What Is a Woman" from a Redbox and just be extremely offended by its content and like, how could you carry such a film?
They're children, and just say that. And just say that. Just say they're children.
But folks, we got some issues tonight.
Yeah.
We can have. I don't want to go first. Random, do you have one in the bank, or do you need a minute?
Give us an explanation, and then we might consider your preference.
Because I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, me neither. You're sure? I didn't know this was the format. Insight came with a thing, but guests are supposed to go last, right?
Usually guests go second and last, and they bring in two if there's three people. But we'll have Insight go first and last instead, because neither of us are ready. So Insight. Okay, what is your first issue?
All right. My first issue is people that call albums mixtapes. All right. So,
Okay.
people that call mixtapes albums. This makes sense, okay? Because they're basically indistinguishable nowadays. Because like like Young Thug will put out like an album on Spotify that's listed as an album, and it'll be like on iTunes and on CD, and you can buy it and stuff, and then he'll just inexplicably say it's a mixtape. And but like, so that's understandable. I don't get like mad. I don't get mad at this either, but this is just confusing. Like, I'm just confused. Like, where is this coming from? People will just call, in a case like like Danny Brown's Triple X or Tyler the Creator's Bastard, where it's like the artist has like interchanged between album and mixtape. I get it. But like people just like call things that have never been called mixtapes by anyone. They'll call it a mixtape. And I just don't how? Why? Is it like they've been using
mean,
and they
what's
saw it on...
what is not a mixtape? Like, does it have to actually be on a tape for you to consider it a mixtape? It is 2023.
Yeah, why are you so elitist?
No, I don't like
Elitist.
It's just like it's like it feels like they're just doing it to seem cool. And like, oh, I call it a tape cuz like I'm not like other girls. They all call it an album. I call Drake's Fat D a mixtape.
Okay, well, let me stop you there and question whether there is a single person who does this.
There is. There's like if you go on
who?
like hip hop YouTube and like watch the thing that made me think about this the thing that made me come up with this issue was I was watching a video from like a hip hop YouTuber about how Fantano is old, and
Who's the YouTuber?
hold on, let me find it. It was a pretty popular video. Let's see. Anthony Fantano.
All you music people are really into this Fantano guy.
Yeah.
He's basically Riely.
10 Toes Ant.
Is it freaking Ant Glizzy?
What?
Okay, anyways, go on.
Yeah, that's the YouTuber. But I see this a lot on like hip hop YouTube whenever I end up finishing one of the videos. One of the first like big things that you said that I remember is that I responded to one of your jokes like 30 minutes late. So this is my comeback. This is my revenge.
Who are you talking to?
Random.
Address me by my title.
Our Lord and Savior, the Honorable.
Insight, you have to choose between your lords.
And I'm just I just want to know where this comes from. Like, I want to know where the confusion stems. Like, what?
Could it be ignorant?
But like, these people are on like hip hop YouTube,
Yeah.
so like, they just think everything is a mixtape. And then the worst thing is when people call, well, the most confusing thing is when people call mixtapes albums and albums mixtapes. That's like the worst. But that's
what is
very
the difference?
rare.
Explain it to me.
There's basically no difference. It's just whether the artist calls it a mixtape or not. At this point,
I'm sure there's
So if
difference,
there's
like
no
contractually.
difference, contractually there'd be a difference.
Yeah, there was a big like hubbub when Drake released the album / mixtape, which is a perfect example for Insight, called "If You're Reading This, It's Too Late." The name of it was made so that implying that he had fulfilled the album like requirements for a contract. So contracts will have like a 5 album minimum requirement or something like that for it to be fulfilled. So if you release a mixtape, quote unquote, but call it an album, then whoops, how offensive. Riely, come back. So if you call it an album, then it will fulfill your contract. That's one example.
that mixtape is awesome.
Yeah, solid.
Insight talking about like particular music and shit. It's like I don't know I don't know like any music, bro. Like it's when on the old show Andrew brought in Whole Lotta Red as his issue, which is apparently an album of some sort.
Nice. That's a good issue.
And
That's a good issue.
Wait,
That's a
did you
mixtape.
hear Random? Did you hear the new Cardi single?
You mean the mixtape?
Yeah, the new one song.
My issue is people calling songs mixtape. Like singles mixtape.
Yeah.
No, I didn't listen to it though. I'm not a big fan. Thanks for assuming though, you racist.
He put out a new single, and it's like one of his best since Dilet.
Oh
Is
shit!
Cardi B a man?
No, no one thinks that.
I thought Cardi B was a woman. Or is Cardi B
Is
not what
this
you
a
said?
bit?
Am I just making shit up?
Is this a bit?
No.
You don't know who Playboy Cardi is?
Oh, you said Playboy Cardi. Okay.
I met Playboy Cardi.
Riley, you're so white.
I don't know music. I listen to fucking Avril Lavigne and old Taylor Swift songs, okay? Like
Avril
fucking
Isn't Avril Lavigne like before you were born?
it was around the time I was born.
Shut up, Insight.
Avril Lavigne is what's your favorite Avril Lavigne album?
Probably
I don't
complicated.
I don't
Complicated.
do
is, like,
albums. I just like take songs I like
Or
and put them in a
Skater
playlist.
Boy. Skater Boy is my
Uh,
favorite album.
I know my favorite song is What the Hell.
That's my favorite Avril Lavigne album. My favorite Taylor Swift album. I literally one time I was on a call with Debbie and I was talking about liking Lady Gaga and she was like, what Lady Gaga songs do you like? And I was like, I like Shake It Off.
By Lady Gaga, yeah. Great
One
One
Lady
of my
Gaga
favorite
song.
mixtapes.
That's yeah.
My
That is a
favorite
good one.
Lady Gaga mixtape is
Yes.
My favorite Lady Gaga mixtape is the first verse of Ra 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 Mama.
Roma. The song
My
is
favorite Lil
silly.
Yachty mixtape is Kid Cudi's discography.
Insight. Do we have anything more to say about your issue?
No.
All right, Riley, have you thought up of a issue?
My issue is stubbing your toe.
Proceed.
It fucking
Does
sucks,
this guy
man.
just want to talk about toes?
Yeah.
Hey,
This is the gateway. Riley was taking notes when you explained the Cardi B train of thought. And he was like, oh, okay. That's how you do it. Toe. Looking around the room like, oh, what kind of toys do I? Oh, I have my toe. Okay, stuffing your toe.
oh my god.
Genius. And it answered so casually. It's like, oh, Riley, do you have an idea? It's like, you're goddamn right. I've been thinking about this for decades. Stubbing your toe.
You're goddamn right. But you know, stubbing your toe is one of the easiest and most annoying ways to just like cause yourself immense pain. If you're just walking around, you're not paying attention.
Right,
You're in a room in close
right
proximity to
under
many
doing a podcast with
objects.
Riley.
Yeah, the easiest and quickest way to cause yourself pain is doing a podcast with me, sure. But secondly, is stubbing your toe, and it's such an easy thing to do. Like a lot of like the things that'll hurt you like really bad are hard to do. Like you're not just gonna get hit in the balls randomly. There has to be like a set of circumstances in place that is somewhat complex or directly planned for you to get hit in the balls. But if you're just stubbing your toe, you're just walking around and then you just fucking crunch your toe into something and it's like, oh fuck, ow, damn it.
It's hard to keep track of your toes when you can't see them. I'm sorry.
I've been doing it more lately too. Like, you know, back in my youth, back in my prime, it would occasionally be a problem. But nowadays I'm just doing it like fucking
Because now
every
you can't
5
even
minutes.
see anything.
Yeah, exactly. I actually can't see like any.
I can't see anything in front of you either.
I can't see anything. I can't see anything beyond my neck. Like the rest of my body, I just can't see it.
You can't see anything except folds of skin.
So mean.
You needed your friend Bosch to set up this podcast for you.
Bosch, is it ready? Is it ready?
I am a good buddy, Vosh.
Yeah. He doesn't even. Bosch probably wouldn't set up the camera. He would just start ranting about tankies. He would forget what
I
he's
imagine
doing.
Riley looking like Bosch. Riley, if you look like a celebrity or someone you would know,
What do
who
you
would be the
mean?
who would be the
What
close
do you mean?
who would be the closest one?
Imagine him looking like Vosh.
Yeah. Or
Just
this
imagine, like, do you mean like imagine him in Vosh's body?
no, I just imagine when I picture Riley, I picture Vosh.
If you go to like if you go to any like comedy like shitty comedy movie and you look for the fat stoner kid, that's the celebrity that I look like.
Okay, so a little bit like Vosh then.
A little bit like Vosh. And you know, another thing about stubbing your toe is if you're not clipping your toenails and you let your toenails get too long, and then you stub your toe and it like cracks the toenail off.
Oh,
that shit really sucks. That's when it's really bad.
that sounds like a bit of a multitude of specific circumstances.
I had to
lead
rip.
up
I had to rip
moment.
off like half of my big toenail once because that happened. Because I wasn't trimming them and my big toenail got really long, and I was walking upstairs and I
How'd you rip
fucked
it
up.
off? That sounds like it would hurt. Just bite it.
Well, what do you mean?
Bite
What's
it.
the difference between
Just
those
lean
two
over and bite
things?
it.
Biting it
Yeah,
would just be
bite
ripping
the
it off
nail.
with my mouth.
That
It's
would
still
hurt
the
less.
same.
Because it's
Just bite it for good
slower.
luck. Just bite it for good luck once.
Yeah.
Also, all these
I do it
fat
every day
jokes.
before I
All
go
these
to sleep.
fat jokes. I think you know I couldn't get my foot into my mouth inside. I think
We don't
you're
know how-
aware that I'm not capable of such things.
We don't
You
know
would
how
have to-
limber you are.
You would
Don't
have
assume.
to be. Vosh would have to do it for you.
What, the mirror?
Oh wow. No, I've been secretly Bosch the whole time. It's like in South Park where Randy Marsh is secretly Lord. Lives a double life. I'm secretly Vosh. But Vosh is like my Hannah Montana.
Bradley, you should develop a skit or a show that's based on that idea of someone being a secret like cringe podcaster
Yeah.
on either sides, and then they live their life and they're like, oh yeah, like water cooler, and they're like, they don't know.
I think there is a show like that. It's called The Dick
I'm Joe
Show.
Rogan. The Dick Show?
Yeah.
Never
he
heard
doesn't
of
go
her.
by his real name on that show for very particular reasons.
Insight, did you say something? Are you ready with your second issue?
I'm ready with my second issue, yeah.
Hey, whoa, Random, you little snake. You're supposed to go next.
See, okay, so my issue is, which I've been thinking
I
a
didn't
lot
say
about.
I was done.
Oh, you're done? You're not done?
Your issue is bad, though, so let's just go to random.
Okay.
No, that's rude, Insight. We gotta respect Riley wrapping up. Riley's gonna just invent some shit now just to pretend he wasn't done.
I think this is an issue that's too relatable not to vote for. I think that every person who's ever walked understands this issue.
I've never walked.
Yeah, that's true. What specifically, Riley, is your issue like stubbing your toe and cracking your elongated nail that you have to bite it off?
No, that's
is that
just
the issue. Is that the issue?
That's just
Yeah,
one of the
vote for that, I guess.
circumstances.
If you want to vote for that,
that's just one of the circumstances that can occur as a result of stubbing your toe.
That's the official issue to vote for, ladies and gentlemen at home. So if have you ever stubbed your toe and your nail is too long and then you had to bite it off? That's the issue.
And then you had to get Vosh to bite it off.
Has that happened to you?
Yeah. All right, Random. Hit us with it.
Okay, so I've been thinking about this for probably years, but my issue now is guests who are disrespectful. Now, first off, whenever you have a guest, whether it be to a podcast or like a live show or a podcast, it's no matter what setting, the guest is supposed to be gracious. They're supposed to be gracious. They're supposed to welcome the warmth from the hosts and, you know, wait their turn, respect the house, expect to get misgendered. But these motherfuckers are disrespectful. Disrespectful guests is the issue of the day, ladies and gentlemen only. But the audacity of these fucking vermin that just sneak in through the door and make light of the hospitality that other people just break their back over, slaving over day after day, keeping the lights on by showing up episode after episode after episode consistently all the time. Our
Wouldn't that
host,
just be a co-host at that point if they're showing up episode after episode?
that's right. Those are the people. Yeah, and I'm a co-host for the record. And then so the the issue of the day is that those co-hosts foster that environment, that communal environment, the friendly nature, the immensely popular platform of this podcast, and these vermin rat fuck guests, they sneak in. And
Inside
then
Soundboard
they
Japan,
just
that's on the
interrupt.
Constitution.
Hosts that are disrespectful, whether it be at the dinner table,
Wait,
whenever
hosts
you're
that are
coming in
disrespectful?
there. No, I mean guests. Actually, I never said hosts.
Freudian
Look back
slip.
at the tape. The guests that are just so downright evil, you'll never invite back again ever. You delete them and report them right after the end of the show or the dinner or whatever ever other instances that you have guests on for them. And that's the issue. And instead, also as a bonus, if you don't like this episode, you can also vote for this issue because it doubles as a
Wow.
dislike button for the current episode with the current guest. Unrelated. But who wants to go next for the issue? Okay, so what do you guys think of guests? Then? Let's stretch it.
I mean, sometimes guests
Disrespectful
can
guests.
be
Disrespectful guests in all settings.
in all settings. I mean,
You ever invite someone over?
yeah, sometimes people like come to your house or whatever, and they're annoying and disrespectful. I definitely had. I've had those cases. It was mostly my like friends, stupid friends. Usually, like usually the disrespectful people I invite to my house have to be like 1 degree separated because I have like my friends, and my friends are usually cool. But then my friends bring their friends over, and that's what's annoying.
And then what do they do that annoys you, Riley?
I don't know. They're just
Be
like
transgender, you know.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, that's
They're-
why would you be friends with them? That's they get 2 degrees of separation for that shit. Yeah. No weird shit. Riley, go on.
I don't know, just being obnoxious. I'm trying to think of a real like super disrespectful thing. Like being obnoxious is
Screaming the N-word.
disrespectful to some degree, but no, I would love if they said the N-word. I would say the N-word with them.
Ooh,
in
okay.
solidarity.
Whoa, my.
All right, let's go. Let's go,
Whoa,
Random.
all right.
3, 2, 1.
Why me? Why me? Disrespectful ass guess.
I need to get the permission from a black person such as you.
I guess I had a family member who stayed at my house, was kind of a guest, and then he stole my Xbox. That's a pretty disrespectful thing for a guest to do.
How did this transpire? Did you wake up and it was gone, or what?
Yeah, my Xbox was just gone, and he denied everything, but there was no other circumstance it could have been.
Did he tell you he stole it?
No, but he's a known thief, and there's no other explanation really.
How did you? So was he a known thief before you invited him?
Yeah, but
Go ahead,
he was
Vincent.
family, so we didn't think he'd steal from us, but then he did.
And then, oops. So you mean at your mom's house?
Yeah.
Damn. And then, did you play with him the night before? Were you playing Xbox and bonding?
Well, we had played Xbox together before. He had bought me a game pretty recently, and he didn't
you still
even
have it?
He didn't know. Well, I don't have it anymore because I don't know what happened to it. But he didn't even take the game that he bought, but he took the Xbox.
Yeah, Riley, that's for you, bro. That's a gift.
Yeah.
No take backs.
Yeah, that would be disrespectful.
Yeah, that'd be.
The real
This
issue
person
is
was very respectful,
disrespectful.
as it turns out.
Was that insight?
Real issue is disrespectful hosts.
Ah, is that your second
No,
issue
no,
then?
no, no,
Insight?
no.
No, tell us more. Hey, we're still on my topic. Counterpoint.
Okay. Well,
Argue against disrespectful guests being bad.
you're dumb and gay, so that's why.
Ah.
Insight is your have your older siblings that are in kindergarten or something? Have they ever had friends over for play dates?
Never had an older sibling.
They ever steal your little Fisher Price shit?
I've never had an older sibling.
Those fuckers stole my Tonka truck.
Okay, Mike, can I
Insight,
talk now?
what the fuck is that?
What are you doing?
Oh, the bell thing? Yeah, sorry. I have a bell here.
Don't play with your bell during a podcast.
It's Quentin reviews.
Very disrespectful.
Bell player garbage.
All right, can I talk now?
Yes.
All right, my issue.
Wait, I didn't say I was done.
I thought you
So
meant.
you gotta-
I didn't know she meant
you
talking about her
gotta vote.
issue. She just said
You
she
gotta
wanted to
vote.
talk.
You gotta vote for. You want to talk about guess? Insight?
No.
Okay, fuck you. So you can vote for disrespectful guess, like that case in point, and you're welcome. Go ahead, Insight.
Okay. All right. So, my issue is people that don't like Mario Kart.
That's real. If somebody doesn't like Mario Kart, they should be hung. I think. I agree with this wholeheartedly.
Would you say lynched, Riley?
I said hung.
I heard something else, but
I have I have a family member that doesn't like Mario. It's the worst. I hate it. I hate them so much.
who's this anonymous family member? Since we know everything else about you, we'll be able to deduce exactly who this is.
It's Kai's cousin who goes to another school.
Oh, they live in
Yo,
different
shout out to
countries.
Kai.
Yo!
So you guys
Preschool
like cool
GSA
now?
coming soon.
Who the fuck is Kai?
Whoa! You don't know the lore? That's how.
No.
That's the reason I'm on this show.
Who the
It's
fuck
because
is
of
that?
Kai, my goat.
Oh,
He's a little whiny soy boy cuck, and yeah.
I thought you weren't friends anymore.
No, we are.
Lies
We
go
recorded
deeper.
a podcast episode.
Okay, fuck, go on.
And we had a falling out because I was saying the N-word too much.
Oh
Classic
yeah,
Kathy,
that was
classic
one of the
Kathy
primary reasons.
issue.
Yeah.
This is why.
That would be Kathy.
So Mario Kart is just like the perfect video game franchise. Like, Super Mario Kart isn't the best, but it's not as bad as people say it is.
Who says it bad? Zoomers?
Yeah, a bunch of cringe little Zoomer babies.
Cringe.
Mario Kart 64 also pretty good. I like it. Mario Kart Super
Really
Circuit
good. The best.
Mario Kart Super Circuit, hot take, is actually my favorite of the original trilogy.
That's because you're a Zoomer.
Don't call it the original trilogy.
It's true. Why? Why not?
Because that's not.
Yeah, it is. The
Mario-
play style drastically changed
When
after
you call
Super
something
Circuit.
what do you mean?
Riley, on r/Mario Kart, it's called the original trilogy.
Yeah, the first three games in the Mario Kart franchise, it's like every drift sends you speeding into the wall, and it's like you can't drift, and shit sucks. And then
You can't.
Yeah, I think this might be a skill issue
It's
actually.
a skill issue.
Then Double Dash everyone loves Double Dash. Okay, Double Dash is like everyone's favorite Mario Kart. It's definitely one of the best. It's not my favorite actually, but it's definitely one of the best. Very
Mario Kart
like
DS is your favorite.
I. Fun fact: Mario Kart DS is the only one that I have not played yet.
Oh my
What?
God. So I'm still right.
Mario Kart DS rocks.
I know. I tried to play it on an emulator, but DS emulators are AIDS, so I'm
What do you
gonna
mean? They work fine. And maybe it's your
What do you
computer
mean?
that's AIDS.
What do you mean by AIDS?
because the dual screen thing is just I don't like it. On
Why?
computers. I don't like it on computers because like
Why?
one because it's like a mobile phone thing, or it's one screen is drastically bigger than the other.
Just do it. Who cares? Just do it vertically.
Because then it's
Like it
like tiny.
comes.
I don't have like a big monitor.
What? Do you have a fucking baby monitor Insight? It's not.
No, it's just like it's just tiny. Like it's like a mobile phone view. Like, have you ever tried to
You can
watch,
drag it
like, a
out.
vertical
You can
video
expand
on
You
it.
can
your
make
phone?
it bigger.
You can make it bigger. You expand.
I know, but then one of the screens is significantly smaller than the other.
What are you
Oh,
talking
no.
about?
It activates my LOL quirky like
OCD.
autism.
Insight, you know that when the emulator opens, you don't have to keep it that size, right? You can make it bigger in vertical mode.
You press
Okay,
enlarge
I
or you zoom in.
zoom in.
You can make it bigger
like,
on the
then
screen.
One screen is bigger. Whatever. But like,
One screen is not
No,
bigger than the other
you
if
can
you just
enlarge
drag
it.
and make it bigger.
Insight, you can drag it and make it bigger in the corner.
which DS emulator is this? I don't know if I use this
Any
same
of
one.
them.
You can
Any-
do
I
it with
don't
like
know.
Internet Explorer too. You can do it to make sure your windows are bigger.
Yeah, in fact, pretty much any application you could do this.
Fun fact. Neat trick. Bitch.
But the biggest problem with it was that like the drifting was
Largest
like
issue,
weird.
please.
Yeah, Insight ignores everything and just pushes through.
I actually my headphones said battery low, so I didn't hear what you said.
Sure. It's just for 1 minute straight you didn't hear.
Wait, were you talking for 1 minute straight about this?
Insight's headphones were like battery low.
It was like silence for 1 second, and then it goes battery low.
You have the worst issue of the episode. Abandon it right now.
What did you say?
We said that you can drag the corner of the window to make
I
it
heard
bigger.
that.
So you
I
can
heard that.
But do you do that? Do you try it?
I haven't tried it yet. I didn't know that was a thing.
Insight, you didn't know you could take the application and make it bigger by dragging it?
Wait, are you talking about just generally on Windows?
Yeah.
Yes.
Every single
I know
thing.
that's a thing.
No, but
I
same
was-
thing
Then why
with
don't you
the
do
talking
that?
about
emulator.
Screens on
Just make the
DS.
emulator.
Why?
Wait, are you talking about full screening the emulator?
You don't have to full screen it, but you can make it bigger than it is by default.
I used the full. I was playing it on full screen.
Okay, then
On
what's
what,
the
a bit-
problem?
On a baby monitor?
I'm just using my laptop.
Okay. What's the problem?
The other problem is that like the drifting was like really weird, and I had to like press the R button twice to
Yeah,
stop
obviously.
drifting.
That sounds
Is
like
that
a
a thing?
controller issue to
Okay.
me.
That sounds like a
Because
skill
that
issue.
doesn't happen on like on the other emulated games on my computer. The other emulated Mario Kart games. But like
So it's a skill issue.
yeah, sure. But like then Mario
You
Kart
played on small
Wii
screen.
Mario Kart Wii gets a lot of hate. I don't know why. Mario Kart Wii is awesome. It's like I think
Garbage.
I think it might be because like it's Mario Kart Wii, Mario Kart 7, and Mario 8 all are pretty much the same exact formula, just iterated upon each other. Whereas like all the games, Double Dash is like has like a super specific gimmick. DS is like everyone's favorite. I don't know yet why. But and then the first 3 games are like a pretty different style. And then I think people shit on Wii and 7 all the time.
Why?
Especially 7. Because they're like 8 is the superior game. Just play 8. And it's like I get the point.
Fuck you. Like, no. I'll play what I want to play.
But it's like they all have such specific different atmospheres. Also, Mario Kart 7 has 3D, and I don't care what anyone says. 3D on the 3DS was awesome. I loved it.
What's this fucking new game better mentality? It's like fucking like, oh, why are you playing Melee, bro? Just play Brawl.
Yeah, the new Smash Brothers game, Brawl. It's a brand new game.
Yeah. Why are you playing Melee, bro? Just play Ultimate. Like, fuck you. Jump down a pit.
Yeah, exactly. And and then Mario Kart 7 is like definitely not as refined as Mario Kart 8, but it has such like a specific vibe that is not replicated in Mario Kart 8, and also it has 3D, and also it has like
well, nobody has ever once cared about the 3D on a 3DS.
I like the 3D. I like it. I think it's fun.
What?
I think it's fun.
It's stupid. It doesn't even work half the time.
That's because you can't see it because you can't hold it far enough from your face without like breaking your neck or whatever.
What is that noise you're making?
Oh, it's my belt. Sorry.
Stop playing with that.
Stop! Don't keep doing it after you say sorry, you piece of garbage.
I don't. It's just a force of habit. Okay. Remember that one time that I like on Largest Issue that I like dropped something, and Bob was like, "What are you making cookies?"
That's the obvious assumption.
It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Insight, stop making cookies. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. He was like, "What are you making cookies?"
Yeah,
And
that's how Mo Diggity sounds.
The N-word.
Yeah, exactly.
He posted a 4chan video.
Shout out to our boy Mo Side Gaming. He's in a bad way. Everybody send him positive messages. We all love Mo Diggity.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, he's just having it bad. We all have it bad from time to time. And Mo Diggity's having it bad. So everybody, shout out to Mo Diggity, my boy.
Yo, what's going on?
I'm not gonna get into his shit. He's just
okay.
He's having a bad time, and I'm pulling for him.
So are we.
Yeah. He replied to my folk punk TikTok. That's our last interaction.
You made a folk punk TikTok?
I made a TikTok talking about people saying that Andrew Jackson Jihad was the OG folk punk band and how that's just wrong.
It's right, though.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know how you couldn't. Mario Kart is just like such a wholesome, like fun experience. Like people who are like bitching about Mario Kart and not being like, if you say that Mario Kart's bad, like what are you even doing with your life, bro? Like, come on. Like, just if you don't want to play Mario Kart, then don't play Mario Kart. But if you're not allowed to not like Mario Kart, okay? You have to. That's a secret you have to guard with your life. If you're ever outward as not liking Mario Kart, you will be sent to the gallows.
That's the end of my issue. I just wanted to talk about Mario Kart.
Wait, so have you come across somebody that doesn't like Mario Kart in your real life?
Yeah, my cousin.
Stubbing your middle toe?
My second issue is slow, cheap phones.
Go on.
You know,
Insight,
phones...
we get it. Stop.
Stop. It's not funny.
Got disconnected. I have to put it back on.
The thing about the phone market nowadays is, like, come on, man. Like, why are phones so much? Every like phone that you've actually heard of in your life is like fucking $300 or more. If you're an iPhone person, you have to sell a kidney every time there's a new iPhone, basically. And the only way to get away from that is buying like cheap fucking Chinese manufactured ass bullshit. But then when you do that, when you go on Amazon.com and buy the cheapest smartphone available, which is what I've done for my past two smartphones, they are bad, as it turns out. And it's unfortunate for me because I just want to do basic tasks on a phone.
What's bad about
It
it?
just like doesn't work right. Like it works enough that it serves the purpose that I need a phone to serve. Like I can text and call people. My mother is able to verify my existence, and that's what I need it for, and it serves that task. And I just want to do a couple basic things that a smartphone to do. I want to be able to check Twitter and Discord and like listen to a podcast. And sometimes with the cheap bullshit phones, they be fucking around, you know? Your Bluetooth headphone connection is not holding up well. You go from your phone is like all slow and freezing and shit when you're going from app to app. It's not very good. InsightZoidberg, I swear, is your noise cancellation even on?
No.
Why?
It's because my mic sounds like garbage.
I don't care. But phones be slow and phones be cheap. And I guess I could just get money and get a better phone. That's a scam, man.
Which phone did you get?
I have a jELeeoo Note 15, which is as far as I could tell, the cheapest smartphone available on Amazon.com.
How much was it?
About $70.
Why don't you just buy a flip phone?
Because then I can't do anything on it.
You can call people.
But I also want to be able to do basic smartphone shit.
Get like a fancy flip phone with like a shitty internet.
That's not enough.
Why don't you get a flip phone and then use your 3DS as
oh like, yeah, point me to the podcast app on the 3DS. Honestly, there probably is one for homebrew. I wouldn't doubt it.
Get Vosh to install homebrew on your 3DS.
Yeah. It's actually very easy to hack your 3DS. That's what I'm told. That's what they told me in 2022. But yeah, I just want my phone to do basic tasks. I have to like restart my phone all the time. Sometimes it's just like, I'm not going to do anything. And I'm just like, okay, I guess I got to fucking sit here while you restart. It's annoying. I don't like it. And that's
I was looking at cheap phones recently, and I did think about the flip phones. But same thing with you. It's like it seems like cool and like functional for like just calls from like work or something. But it is just as expensive as like the cheapest fucking smartphone. So what's the point?
True.
They're like $70.
All right, I have to run for just a second. If you guys have stuff to say about phones, you can do that. If not, Random can go into his issue. I'll be right back.
This motherfucker.
I'm having an emergency. Okay, leave me alone.
Oh my god. Okay, my issue will be stretching out episodes for the sake of format. You know, you'll always have shows that just do a 2-hour special of just a fucking plain old single episode plot that could be done in 30 minutes. And it just makes no sense just to call it a special just for the Christmas season, just for a TV special. But really, it's just one episode. Take the South Park episodes, for example. They were good, most of them, from what I remember, but they could have been shortened. There's a lot of fluff in there. And same with content. You always hear those little commentator people, they make the same fucking little diatribe about a piece of content. They show the piece of content, and then they say the same diatribe that they did earlier following watching the content, just using specific examples, pointing things out, and saying, okay, yeah, now that we watched it together, did you notice that this, or like again repeating the same issues with basically making a script work twice as hard for a single issue. Another example would be a podcast when the original format is completely done, but a certain party just pushes to extend it and extend it and extend it, especially when you have the most disrespectful guest of all time that is also on the same show.
Door won't close.
Red Insight?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Like, not at all. The fucking belt is louder than you.
It's not a bell. It's my door. I'm trying to close my door, but there's a towel in the way.
Why are you smoking weed inside?
What even? No.
Why is there a towel under your door?
For when I take showers.
In your room?
Yeah. Yeah. Do you keep your towels in the shower?
Yeah. You keep your towel underneath the door?
Yeah, I thought most people did this.
Based on your 1 year of experience?
Yeah.
Yeah, Insight, like we discussed before, it's your job to occupy the dead air, so occupy.
Oh, yeah, watch all of Breaking Bad or The Sopranos, either one. They're the same
I knew you were
show.
going to say Sopranos. Garbage.
Was
You gotta watch The
Insight
Wire.
like, okay, Riley left, now I can back up 30 feet away from my mic and he won't know?
No, I just got bored when you guys were talking, so I just left and started looking at my record.
Holy shit, Insight. Random, what was your issue? What is your issue?
My issue was 13-year-olds with a record collection. Now that shit is embarrassing. It's really just typical Zoomer appropriation of culture, like the wrong generation. It's like, why could you be any more try hard?
I feel like at this point it's just
No, I can't. Can't hear you.
a Zoomer thing.
Can't hear you.
Insight, get on the fucking mic.
Okay.
Didn't hear you. What were you saying?
I was talking about how much I hate gay.
You got cut off. What'd you say?
You keep getting cut off.
We can't hear you.
I said I was talking about how much I hate gay people.
Got cut off again.
I couldn't hear you. Can you speak louder?
I think she's muting herself on purpose. I think that's the bit here.
I'm not muting. I was
See?
talking about how much I hate gay people.
There you go.
Yeah,
What?
there you go.
I didn't hear you.
No, it came through that time. He's trolling.
Yeah.
Insight, what are you doing? Oh my god.
What do you wait? I'm putting my things back because I like.
How is your
gathered them
audio
out.
getting consistently worse?
I don't know.
You're a piece of garbage, aren't you?
He keeps making noise. He doesn't
You
even
guys-
care.
Disrespectful guest. I'm telling you, number one vote in the country.
Yeah, you know what? Random deserves to win this week. I'm not even gonna try to campaign for my stuff.
Yeah.
Was 13-year-olds with a record collection actually the issue brought in Random?
No, it was stretching out shows for unknown periods of time for the sake of keeping the format.
That's a very long issue name. Is there a way you could tighten that up?
We could say bloated content.
Bloated TV shows?
No, bloated podcasts.
I don't think that's what you were going for.
No, I don't think so either. That just came to me after the fact.
Bloated shows? There you go.
Bloated podcasts.
Okay, we could do bloated podcast. I heard you guys talking about Breaking Bad, so I thought maybe TV shows were involved.
No, not at all. Not even close.
All Random and Insight and listeners, thank you for listening to the show.
Well, you're already done? Feels like it's just been 1 second. We didn't bloat it up at all.
Yep. Feels like we just started 1 minute ago.
Yeah, this is one podcast that is not bloated. Random,
Who the hell is this bitch? Get out.
Oh, it's exactly who I didn't want to join. And I wish it was anybody else. Holy shit. This fucking
This fucking
this
guy.
fucking piece of garbage.
Fuck my fat penis, you dumb whore.
Who's JLeeoo? Who's JLeeoo?
You can't say that.
Why not?
Folks,
Shut up, cut.
click on the
God
click, click on the link tree in the description, linktr.ee/Riely Cinematic Universe. There's stuff there
Also,
that you can check out.
twitter.com/InsightZoidberg, InsightZoidberg. I'm gay. Goodbye.
Also, buy my book on Amazon.com. It's called whatever the other book's called.
What's your problem?
Yeah, what's your problem? By Random Candor. Pretty cool. Shadow. It's my pen name. it's my pen name on Amazon.com. Order that shit up. It's my life's work.
Yeah.
Yep. Official novel by Random Candor.
And he's white man to get.
I'm a New York Times seller.
Insight, did you buy What's Your Problem by Johan Birch?
I did.
How did you?
I read it
did
with
you
my
read
grandma.
the whole thing?
Why did you? Why? But why? Why was your grandma?
She said it. No, yeah. She said it was the worst book of all time.
And she's read a lot of books. She's read a lot of books.
Yeah, she does. She has like walls full of books, and she says it's the worst book she's ever read.
God damn! But the name is so cool.
If she wants to read something worse, I can give her recommendations.
Like what? To Kill a
Catcher in the
Mockingbird?
Rye. Yeah.
No, I was gonna say literally anything by Shakespeare.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Real.
yeah. I think it's amazing.
Sam is like an important character to me. I think it's like a classic literary.
Yeah.
Oh, did you buy it, Random?
Sam.
No, of course.
Everybody.
The queer coding in the book was not lost on me.
Yeah.
It's
Sam
pretty in your
wanting to
face.
fuck Ron.
I don't know how much queer coding was in this book.
It was written by a queer.
Insight thinks that Sam's gay. I will neither confirm nor deny.
Sam wants to fuck Ron.
I don't even know who Ron is yet.
Wait, when did you get the book?
I got the book a long time ago, but I'm a slow reader. I'm only like 9 chapters in or some shit.
You're not a slow reader. You just don't read.
Yeah, I read by a slow reader. I mean, like every once in a while, I'll pick a book up.
This is my issue. Slow readers.
Are we putting this in the poll for real?
Yeah.
My
Well,
issue is
so
slow
guess.
readers.
I'll guess have to bring one.
I'm so tired of people being like, "Oh,
My favorite book is House of Leaves.
House of Leaves." I'm getting that. It's on my Christmas list. I put it on there. I want to read
The
it.
shit. It's amazing.
I have to say on Goodreads, I'm very disappointed. My book, "What's Your Problem" by my pseudonym Johan Birch, has a rating of 0.00 out of 5 stars. That's tough. That is tough. Yeah.
Does it have like 400 ratings?
It has like no ratings.
It has 5,000 ratings and an average score of 0.0.
It has 0.000 ratings. But it has a rating of 0.002. So
Yeah.
What's worse? Am I right?
Yeah.
So, anyways, my issue is slow readers. I'm sick and tired of people being like,
Buy my book.
It's too hard to read.
Just read it. Am I right,
Like,
guys?
literally,
Just read.
Yes.
Really not that hard.
Just
If you're, like,
read.
actually for serious struggling.
My attention span does not allow me to do it. I can't even play fucking video games anymore.
I have
I'm gonna read a book?
LOL, ADHD, LOL, quirky.
It took me like 6 months to read Better Than Women by Nick Masterson. Okay,
I only watch TikTok.
Or be math.
Like, it's really not that hard to read. It's really not that hard. And if worst comes to worst, literally just sound out every word if you're that bad at reading.
Riley, what's your problem?
I'm not bad at reading.
You're pretty bad at reading. Also, honestly, when people say slow reader, like, oh, I'm a slow reader, you're not a slow reader. You're a procrastinator. That's what you really are. I am a slow reader. It takes me like an hour to get through like a single 10-page chapter.
It's not an
That is
important
slow
fucking
reading.
task. It doesn't matter if I procrastinate on it because it's just something that I'm doing for
Okay,
fun.
cool, but
I can
still,
go
you're
at whatever
not-
fucking
You're
pace I
not a-
want.
You're not a slow
You're
reader,
making
though.
his point.
You're literally making my point. You're procrastinating. You're not slow
Say
reading.
like positive things and put like the echo on it. Be like echo, 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 echo. The best people in the world.
I just farted.
Okay.
I'm really glad to hear about the best people in the world.
You cut off Riely.
Yeah. I did that on purpose. You see, I was making fun of InsightZoidberg.
I know.
Cool.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think it's stupid just complaining about like, oh, I'm a slow reader. Like, okay, cool. So what?
I'm not complaining. The people are saying that I'm not going around being like, man, I'm such a slow reader. Just people will be like, what? You haven't read it all the way yet? And I'm like, no, I'm a
Yeah.
slow reader. Leave me alone.
No, well, but that's the thing. You're not a slow reader. That's the problem. I hate people who use it as an excuse.
What I think Riley's saying is not that it's a slow reader, but it's a slog to get
Insight,
through.
what does Insight say? What does Insight say? This is ridiculous. Can we? I'm kicking Insight. It's over.
Oh no.
Aw.
I can interpret. I know what Insight is saying.
What am I
Insight
saying?
is saying? You're saying you emerge from a long and weary sleep. The world appears as a large flat plain of opportunity. The sky is boundless and blue. You are among friends. The air is fresh with the scent of the ocean. You have learned acceptance and forgiveness, but you lack knowledge and understanding. You will be trapped forever. The past is ever present. The sun smiles at you with eternal malice. I weep. You are a rotten husk. You overflow with boundless power. You have the soul of an emperor, sacrificial
This is how I
hero,
feel when I
raised by
epically destroy
primordial
people
luck.
in the
Your
marketplace
friends
of
are in
ideas.
hell, yet you smile. Only good things will come to someone like you. Set goals, have a 10-year plan, invest, wake up early, CEO mindset. Good luck. It's actually not. It's from Cruelty Squad. Which brings me to what my actual issue is. My actual issue is dystopians. I hate dystopia, like novels, movies, games. I hate all of those. Like it's just like it's all the same. It's like, oh, boo, government, oh, capitalism, oh, boo, oh, what if women were forced to live like they were in the 1950s? Boo, oh, I hate that. Like, there's only one good dystopian. There's only one good piece of dystopian.
Hunger Games.
Fiction. No, it's not Hunger Games. It's actually
Hunger Games.
Called Harry Potter.
Catching Fire.
The
Catching Fire.
Testing trilogy.
No,
Harry Potter,
The
Deathly
Giver.
No, Giver sucks. Giver is actually so boring. The only good thing is Cruelty Squad. That's the good dystopian. Cruelty
Giver.
Squad, goated. The Giver sucks.
Just
I hate-
fucking Giver.
I hate the Giver.
That's because you're a hater. You would never be a giver. You could never make it. You probably ain't a Gryffindor either. Yeah.
The Overgiver when the Undertaker walks in. The Undertaker when the Overgiver walks in.
What's the Overgiver?
The Overgiver is the arch nemesis of the Undertaker.
What do you mean?
Of course.
I've never heard of Overgiver. Undertaker's a wrestler.
Yeah, but he has his arch nemesis, the Overgiver.
No, that's Kane. That's his brother. You're
Cain and
confused, I
Abel?
think. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Able to touch these nuts.
So the Undertaker is a biblical figure, and he's ableist. Got it.
He's literally a wrestler.
I think we did it. I think we solved world hunger. We can let's roll this bad boy out.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Did you have anything else to say about dystopians?
I think that there's only one good piece of dystopian fiction worth experiencing, and
Twilight.
It's called
Twilight.
It's
Breaking
nope.
Dawn.
Nope.
Catching Fire.
I love Twilight, but it ain't no dystopian. That's the
New
thing.
Moon.
Twilight is fucking awesome. I love Twilight, and that's my actual issue. People who say they hate Twilight because it's actually really good.
I'm not putting that on the list. You get two. That's it.
That is a good. I'm gonna steal that issue if you don't leave it in. I'm gonna steal it for next time. So Riely, make your choice.
You can random. You have my full permission.
Okay. No, just leave it in now. Just vote for jELeeoo.
Just mention the baseball scene. That's
I
all
shouldn't
you
put any of these on the list because I know everybody's just gonna vote for Jason for the meme.
Because I'm awesome. Because I'm fucking awesome and I'm correct. Yeah, who's Jason? I'm Johann Birch.
Ah, true. We had
Whoa,
Johan Birch on
snitch!
the
You
podcast.
snitched
Holy
on
shit.
yourself. jELeeoo is Johan
Hey,
Birch. Damn,
no,
bro.
I'm not
Didn't you
jELeeoo.
make? Didn't you make
I'm
a
not
video
jELeeoo.
of
I'm not
praising
jELeeoo.
the book?
I'm not jELeeoo. I'm not Jason. I'm Johan Birch. All right. I don't know who this jELeeoo person is.
Mask off. Mask off. Am I right, guys?
That's what the mask is. I think you're
That was the best video ever. Fuck, your dream got fucked up. Dream got fucked up in real time.
That's my favorite video ever.
Dream thought, oh, I'm gonna go out in real life. All these fucking guys who bully me online will never actually say that to my face. It's so hurtful on the screen, and then it came into his face, and he got traumatized.
And then Gumball outed him for like when he went to Austin, he like tried to reach out to as many female streamers as possible looking for sex and nobody responded.
Oops, that's what the point of the mask is.
I think
All right.
Hey, jELeeoo, where can they find you?
you
On
can find me.
Amazon.com?
You could. I was gonna say, believe it or not, you can find me in multiple places. First of all, you can find me at Amazon.com/DP/B0CFZFD3ZS. I just hiccuped. And if there's this person who's been like shouting out my works for some reason, and so I just want to give a
His
shout out
name
to
is
him.
Johan Birch.
His name is youtube.com/@jELeeoo. That's JELEEOO. 2 E's, 2 O's at the end.
No
And,
affiliation with jELeeoo? That's
No,
not
no,
you?
no. I'm not jELeeoo. I'm Johan Birch. Like I don't know who this jELeeoo person is. He just kind of
jELeeoo
like
at
tell me shit.
2023.
No, it's a copyright. It says
URL name is jELeeoo, and you have a link of buy my book on the Amazon link for What's Your Problem by Johan Birch. That's not you?
Listen, Random sees all. He's God. You can't hide
That's
from
not
him.
you? Is that
I
you?
think
That you?
I'm about to
That
sue
you, bro?
someone for slandering.
All right. Let's cut that out
Yeah, let's cut that out.
for a price. Use my affiliate link for my book, What's Your Problem by Johan Birch. That's my pen name.
All right. Come on.
I have a candy cane wrapper.
All right, that's it. Thank you for listening. My issues were stubbing your toe and slow, cheap phones, and Insight's issues were people that call albums mixtapes and people that don't like Mario Kart.
And my issues were disrespectful guests and
Oh my God, that's Riely.
and podcasts that or bloated podcasts that run
That's
on
also
for too
Riely.
long for no reason.
That's also
And
Riely.
jELeeoo / Johan Birch his issue was
Wait, what?
was it again?
He's still here. Why would you say his issues?
No. Let him cook. Let him cook.
Okay.
Were basically basic hygiene and being attractive. Like that's a personal issues they struggle with.
Yeah, that's true. My armpits have just been sweating so much lately.
Slow readers, dystopians. See you next week, everybody.
Peace out.